Well, it happened. It wasn't the sort of thing, was it, that the ex-royals really wanted, but they had really no choice in the end. This is now the bigger problem. As micro-celebrities, they've got to get used to rejection, not something, of course, that both Meghan and Harry are used to. I would say probably Harry more than Meghan, in fact, because she's striven for so many years to make it, climb there, whatever it takes to get to the top. And then just when you think you're pinnacled and you've got there and everybody will be bestowed upon you and offering everything you want, then now you're receiving what they call the tail end, the bigger backlash. That's now the bigger problem. We're talking, of course, about that recent Emmy snub for the former royals known as Harry and Meghan. But how bad and how true was that snub? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today as ever. Whatever you're up to, do take care. We're still in this windy, rainy, summery London. So if you are coming over to London, do pack a brolly. It's as simple as that, you know. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? We're supposed to be basking. Apparently, we're supposed to be getting another heat wave. I love the way the newspapers put this stuff out, don't you? And then you come out without a brolly and think, well, it's going to be, it's going to be warm later. I'll be all right. Oh, no. No, that's why I'm hankering under these trees here. It's absolutely pouring down around me, but I found a spot. Always lovely, isn't it? Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. Big news, wasn't it, this week when Emmy decided to snub one of the most downloaded and, whether you like it or not, successful streaming series of all time for Netflix, the Harry and Meghan docu-series, which detailed even more trashings of the British monarchy and, some strange revelations. I think the biggest takeaway for many people, I know I've mentioned this, but it was really, really hurtful, was the mock curtsy by the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle against Her Majesty the Queen. Just seemed really strange to do that, and more importantly, for the director Liz Garbus to keep it in. She must have known the negativity that it would have ensued, but of course perhaps they were hoping for this. That's right, that Emmy nomination. Now, I've been lucky enough to speak to some of the top cheeses behind this particular award ceremony. I've covered it many times previously, and it's a strange event, because it's sort of seen as the one, particularly in America, where you really want, the Emmy nominated series. All for the right reasons. If you know celebrities like I do, they love to backpack, they love to tell themselves they're marvelous, all while picking up a huge check and tossing around some sides about, of course, saving the planet while climbing into the private jet and the fleet of private cars in security away from the likes of you and me. You get the picture. But why did Emmy decide to snub it? Well, one of the people that works very closely on the series this year told me quite simply this. After the debacle in New York City, in which Meghan picked up the Vision of Women Awards, remember the one with the gold dress and then the fake car chase around Manhattan? Well, they kind of want the PR, and this is exactly what they told me, but they don't want negative PR. And they kind of unsure, and this is an interesting take, isn't it, of exactly what Meghan and Harry would bring. Now, interestingly, they would be still very interested in Prince Harry, get this, Prince Harry being a guest presenter, just him. And that's, a fact from someone very high up in that particular organization. Again, makes sense. Former royal, bit of stardust. I totally get it. But for them now to include Harry and Meghan, it didn't really seem sense. And let's be honest, as they told me, they've picked up a clutch of free publicity. People know the Emmy Awards are coming. There's a certain excitement around them. So truly, why do they now need to take it a stage further? Even when they are announced and the big awards and the winners are all out there, everybody will refer back to the programme that Harry and Meghan were snubbed. So it's a win-win. And this could be something that could happen on a more regular basis now, as Harry and Meghan grapple with the problems of what it's like now to be celebrities in a downward spiral. Looks like it could be some time before Meghan is clutching anything resembling a winning statuette. Oh dear. New Sean in the very heart of London.